Britain, we are telling Britain because Britain, they left EU because they need freedom and they left EU. Now Biafra, they put Biafra in bondage since how many years? Put Biafra in bondage, every day they are killing Biafra. They don't want us to go. All we need is referendum. We want them to release our leader Nnamdi Kanu unconditional. And I want to tell United Nations they have failed. America has failed because they see everything that is happening in Biafra land every day. They are killing us. They pack their Fulani terrorist soldiers into Biafra land and they are killing us in uniform. They are shooting people in uniform and they call themselves soldiers. They don't have any right to be in Biafra land killing Biafra. Let them put referendum. Let them release Nnamdi Kanu and put referendum whether Nigeria will remain, because he has told them what he said, that when he finished with Nigeria, that day Nigeria will cease to exist. And since they said they will not release it, let them remember everything that he said, because he has been telling them that they don't know how prepared we are. If they don't release him today, that preparation, we continue to give it to them. We tell them that we Biafrans, we are ready for anything we want them to give them. We want them to release Nnamdi Kanu today. Today, we are here to go home with Nnamdi Kanu. If they don't want to look at my back, what I wrote there is referendum. We need referendum. Let them give us referendum. If they give us referendum, Nnamdi Kanu said something. He said if they give referendum, if anybody don't want to go, let that person remain in Nigeria. That is what he said. He said it's not by force. That is like myself. They said I'm from where they call it politically Niger Delta, which is Anioma. It's not Niger Delta. Britain gave that name. It's Anioma and not Niger Delta, not Delta State. It's Anioma. We speak Igbo. I'm an Igbo man. They call us. They said we are not Igbo. They put our head together with our brothers in Anambra, in Imo, in Enugu, and they knock our head and say we are not Igbo. My name is Nnamdi. Answer Nnamdi. I be Nnamdi. I speak Igbo, and they are telling me I'm not Igbo. That is why when you go to that region, you tell somebody that's an Igbo man, he said I'm not an Igbo man, because that is the deceit they brought to us. They knock our head together. We, our brother, we are the same father. Because now they can't lecture us, he taught us everything. Everything he brought to us because he wants us to be free. He opened our eyes, he gave us what freedom is all about. The bondage they put us since 1966 that they keep people. British government went to tell the whole world that is a headers farmers class, which they are doing today. They said it's a headers farmers class. It was Nnamdi Kanu that went to Europe everywhere and exposed that lie that Britain right. When some of the Western world they watched that video, many of them were tearing Nigerian flag. They were burning Nigerian flag because Britain lied to them that it's a header farmer clash, why it was a full-blown civil war. They were bombing markets, they were bombing churches, they were bombing a hospital, they were killing children. Children died for. Obasanjo said something, said they thought that war would last only 3 months, but it took them 3 years, 3 good years, because they want to wipe off the whole Biafra. That they are still even there. Look at them, look at where they are. When you go to Biafra and you see them on uniform, they are on uniform shooting people, killing innocent people. What kind of security is that? All we are telling them that they should come and give us referendum. Nnamdi Kanu has warned them, he has told them before they went to adopt him in Kenya. And that is where the whole world has failed. The whole world has failed because they said they didn't follow immigration legal way to bring him back. And now the whole world is sleeping. They are looking. Everything is going on in this way. Where is that democracy they brought to us? I'm talking to America. I'm talking to United Nations. I'm talking to EU. I'm telling them to come and wake up about what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. He's a British citizen. He is a British citizen. Look at just a little thing that happened between Ukraine and Russia. Pope tweeted and said that they should pray for Ukraine. How long have they been killing us? Have they tweeted? Have they wake up and say what is happening to Biafra? They left us to be dying. They want to wipe us out. We are erased. The one thing we want to tell them is that the thing they cannot wipe away the Jews, the Israelites, in the surface of the earth, they cannot wipe away Biafra. Because of Jewish blood, God created us to remain and will remain. And even Nnamdi Kanu told them what he said. Their fear is because when we got Biafra, they thought that we are going to overtake them. We overcome them, and that is what we are going to do, because we rule the world. Biafra will rule the world. We must be free. But our own plea to the whole world, we are begging you, Benjamin Netanyahu, we are begging you, Donald Trump, we are begging you, Putin, we are begging you people to wake up. Come and see our suffering. See us, we are dying because we depend on you people. United Nations has failed. EU has failed. They have failed. Because why? They are seeing all this is happening. They held this young man since how many months now they held him there. They held him captive. He did not do anything. They refused to release him. They refused to release him. They held him. They are delaying the court. Every time we come to court, they transfer, they postpone it up. Is that how
you are watching from? We are still on the update of the court case of Nnamdi Kanu. and we are still standing at opposite the armed security men. We are not allowed access into the court today. So, but we are here with one of our own, a known son of Ali Igbo, and he's here today in solidarity to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, NNAMDI KANU. So he's here to address us. So sir, please, can you please introduce yourself and tell us what you are doing here today?
Thank you so much. My name is Comrade Iboayaka. I am the National President of Ohanese Youth Council. Thank you so much, and I'm here in the capacity of my office to represent the people I'm leading, and that is the Igbo nation. And the Igbo people covers 13 states of Igbo extraction, that is South, Southeast, and the 2 states in North Central, that is Benue and the Kogi. So I'm here to show solidarity to one of our own, our brother, Mazi NNAMDI KANU, to fulfill the Igbo philosophy and the Igbo concept of Imibewe, Anyabewe, the concept of Onyagalamane, the concept of Umunawike, the concept of Girigirugweze, and the concept of Igwebike, and that is why I'm here to show a perfect solidarity to our brother in this case, NNAMDI KANU versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, sir, as it stands now, we don't know what is happening inside the court, but we heard that he has arrived and also the court case have commenced. So what are your expectations today?
You see, our expectation, we have always made it known that the only thing that can guarantee peace in Nigeria is follow this case politically. And that is why today we are aware that the President General of NNAMDI, led by Ambassador Professor George Obiozo, have also initiated the political solution. And we don't want to know who is right or who is wrong. What we are saying that NNAMDI KANU should be released unconditionally, so that we can look at the issues that led to the Biafra agitation. We can deliberate on it and prefer a workable solution that will guarantee peace and the understanding between the Nigeria government and the IPOB people. So there is no, our expectation is very, very simple: the unconditional release, because we have made it known to the world that you cannot jail NNAMDI KANU. Reason for that, there are millions, thousands of people that are like NNAMDI KANU, that are very, very angry, even more than NNAMDI KANU. So even though you say you want to jail him, are you going to jail over more than 100 million, over 10 million Igbo youths that are very, very angry concerning the marginalization, the intimidation, and the injustice meted on Igbo since 1966 till today? So that is really basically on the issue we are talking about. And so we are appealing to the Nigeria government, we are appealing the government of President Muhammad Buhari to understand and work towards this political solution in order to solve this problem, because that is the only viable means to settle this problem. Like we have rightly said always, that Nigeria is suffering from a chronic political pandemic. And this chronic political pandemic, the only solution to this is a political solution in the matter of NNAMDI KANU. So that is really what we are talking about. That is our collective resolution of the of Igbo youths. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So let's just go back to Biafra land, or let's go back to Aligbo. So what do you have to say concerning the unrest that is happening in most part of Igbo land?
I want to tell you.
And what are you expecting from our governors, our politicians who are representing us in the federal level?
Yeah, it's very, very simple. The unrest in Igbo land today is as a result of a colossal failure of leadership in Igbo land. Unfortunately, I want to tell the world that our leaders have failed. Let me state it categorically that almost 75% marginalization and injustice in Igbo land today are caused by this, our politicians, from our governors, senators, House of Rep, and House of Assembly, ministers, and commissioners. These people are the people that are causing this issue more than even the federal government. Because if our leaders, they have lived up to their social, political, and economic responsibility in our Igbo, we cannot have this, our brothers, action for agitation for Biafra. So it's as a result of the leadership failure in Southeast in Igbo land, and that is why our brother NNAMDI KANU is talking about sensation. So what I'm advising our leaders, if they will listen, is they need to do line of leadership to discover the problem, the marginalization, what is happening in Southeast in Igbo land, and they start in all sincerity to solve all these problems. Look at the issue of the youth restlessness we are talking about is also caused by these people. You can see the level of unemployment within our state. And the question we start asking ourselves on the issue, there are some states in Igbo land today, they are being owed workers' salaries and pension. I think I want to be fair with the truth that it is not the cause of federal government. It is the cause of these our brothers that are looting us. There is no state in Igbo land today they have conducted local government election. If they conduct local government election, our youth will be engaged politically in their local government council. People will run for House of councillors. Other people will go for chairmanship and vice chairmanship. It is a way to keep our youth busy. But I want to tell you, since 1999 till today, the Igbo past governors and present governors, they have looted this our common treasury. They have looted this money, used it for their own personal aggrandizement. They have used it for their own personal gain. And this is characterized as a result of a primitive accumulation of wealth within Igbo by the Igbo politicians and governors. And that is why the youth are angry. And that is why the youth are demanding that they need to have their own country. I believe that if our governors have done what they're supposed to do, this issue will not come out. So they are the major problem. They are the major reason we are having this youth restlessness in the east. And what I expect the governors of Southeast Extraction is for them to come together to look for a way on the issue of the political solution to release NNAMDI KANU. Fundamentally, that should be the number one thing they should be talking about, because the issue of sit at home or whatsoever is being caused because of the arrest of NNAMDI KANU. If you want to solve a problem, you have to go back and discover the fundamental root of that problem. You don't solve problem by starting anyhow. You have to make proper inquiry. So I believe if they really want to solve this problem, all the governors in Southeast should support Ambassador George Obiozo talking about an issue of a political solution to this matter, which we end at releasing NNAMDI KANU. It is very, very important. That is what the Igbo youth expected our governors to do. That is what the Igbo youth expected our senators and the House of Rep. That is what we expected our elders and political elites to rise up now before things go out of hand, to understand that there is a need to work for peace within our Igbo. And the only thing they need to do is to work towards the release of this our brother held by Nigeria government in NNAMDI KANU. It is very, very important and necessary.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
Name bless.
You have heard it
from my wonderful viewers for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.